hear you. No, see, look, no sound. They can hear us now. Okay, so, sorry.
I'm so glad to know I'm not the only one that has those kind of tech
poor
issues.
Kenny. Hey, Kenny, how many hours of sleep did you get last night, baby?
I'm not going to say anything because then everybody just gets upset with me.
Your mic's not on.
I know, but
oh,
that's
okay.
why I'm
so yeah, Kenny got one hour.
We went,
oh no, we meant one. Kenny got 1, I think, and a half hours. 2, he's saying 2.
He's saying 2, or he's like, peace, I'm doing well.
Yeah, he's lying. He's fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. He'll crash later. Yeah. But, okay, so, hello, my friends. Welcome to Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together every Thursday at 11 a.m. and we create a card. We have a special guest today.
Totally Tiffany.
Yes, Tiffany from Totally Tiffany. I know you all know who that is. But, so Tiffany came over yesterday, and we had lots of fun. We went to dinner, and we had lots of fun, but we literally were up not all night.
But
this
late.
time we went to bed early, like 11:30-ish. Right?
Later than usual.
Later than normal, my normal time. And we got up early. I got up early, and Tiffany was already working. And so, or doing something on your computer. Probably working, yeah. What else is there right now?
What else is there? That's right.
Okay. And so, we're going to do this. And then
Wait, can I say something?
Please.
One of the things that popped up on my computer today was a really great product suggestion about the Craft and Carry workstation. And I just want to let you guys, and I told Stephanie, oh, look, I got this comment. It's such a great idea. And you know what she said to me? She said, isn't that the best? Isn't that awesome when you get something from one of your customers that you just think this is an amazing idea, and then you can put it into practice or whatever. And it is great. So when you guys have ideas, we thrive on them.
We do.
So
we do.
Please
and I always like to say, oh, this was a customer idea, because we appreciate it. And, you know, obviously we're really creative people, but doesn't mean we think of everything. Right. So we always appreciate your input and constructive criticism and
we want to make our products better.
Yes,
and
ideas.
Yes.
So big news at the Stamps of Life today, besides Totally Tiffany being here.
Big.
We had a huge release this morning, and club members, Kenny is already done sending out to you the club shipment for the stamps and the coordinating dies, which are right here. And so those are already on their way to you if you're a club member. If you're not a club member, you are missing out, because Tiffany, I don't know if you know this, we're having a Die Hard special for our Die Hard club members. Every month for the rest of the year, they're getting 2 freebies.
So that means I'm going to get 2 freebies.
Yes.
Because that's my club.
Is that the club you're in?
Yeah.
You're not really in the club, are you?
I'm in all the clubs.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that.
I have to have all the club stuff, right?
Yes.
How do I?
So you're getting 2 freebies in every single Die Hard club shipment. Now, if you're in the stamp club, you're not getting the freebies. So you have to join the Die Hard club to get all the freebies. You're getting 2 freebies every month. So we're not even showing them the freebies because there's a surprise.
Or surprise freebies.
Yes. So you don't even know what they're going to be. You'll have to wait till you get home.
I know.
It's not
That'll
awesome.
be fun.
Now, we also released add-ons option, and let's do the overhead camera on this one, Kenny, because this one's too funny. You've got to switch it. But this is my favorite one. Oh, beach, please. Get it? Because it's like, oh, bad word, please.
Right.
But you're saying, oh, beach, please.
I
but
love
it's like,
it.
oh, beach, please. You know what I mean?
It.
So it's kind of like sassy. I dig you. Sandy toes and a sun-kissed nose. I'm sorry, I was a little salty.
I love that.
I know, isn't that funny? You're never too old to make sandcastles, which Ken and I approve that. We make sandcastles with the babies. At the beach, every day is Sunday. What happens at the beach stays at the beach, and life's a beach. So
I love it.
We're hoping to take the babies to the beach tomorrow.
These are my 2 favorites.
Oh, beach, please. And I was a little salty.
I was a little salty.
I like that.
So
this was not supposed to be on, Kenny hasn't switched cameras. This was not supposed to be on Flash, but guess what? Late last night, I emailed Dina and Amy, and I said, make it Flash. So, Flash sale.
Flash
I know.
it is.
It's like, boom. It's almost sold out, though, by the way, just a heads up. We don't very often do flash sales on the stamps because we really don't have the the margins to do it. But you know what? I said, who cares? I'll do it anyway. Because
it's a great way to kick off summer.
It is. And you know what? And it's actually a nice day outside. So, yes, we're excited. Also released today was the more sand to stamp and the matching dies. So if you have not gotten those, I believe they're both on flash sale also. At least the dies are for sure. I don't know about the other ones. So, and because, you know, you need extra sand, you need sand piles, you need the extra shovel and the little sand, the little sailboat and the sand dollar. Last but not least, because we don't want to take too long on this, this is what we're going to make today. And I'm going to do it really, I want to show you guys how easy it is. Kenny says that he hears a lot that, and just a heads up, like I just rubbed my nose just now. But see that camera, but see the one in the upper right corner down there? That's the screen they are seeing.
Okay.
So if, like just now I wiped my nose because they were looking at this one, and I can scratch my nose. So if you have a scratch or an itch, yes,
put on my
if you
hair,
need to do anything, as long as they're not seeing that corner of us, then they're seeing something else, and then you can do any adjustments you need to make.
Things are hanging out or whatever.
Yes, you can just tuck things in or whatever.
Okay.
But we're going to make this card, and we're going to make a quick fold it, and then Tiff and I are going to take all your questions, so hold your questions for a couple more minutes, and Kenny will be yelling out questions to you. We can see, let's say a good morning to some people. So Deidre's watching from New Zealand. Woo! I know. Diane already ordered her items. Awesome. Michelle from Michigan. Oh, I thought that's in Michigan. From Virginia. Crystal loves the beach stamps. Kenny, we can barely see the YouTube, so it's behind the light. Linda said she already got it. Awesome. I'm getting those along with the Sandcastle Fold-it, Gloria said. Let's see. How about another side handle on the Kirsten bag? Something to think
Love
about.
it. Okay.
Interesting. I like that kind of idea.
I like it. I like it.
I
don't have a notepad.
I feel like I hear a buzzing. An extra buzzing. Do you hear that?
It's because we're so busy. I think it's
Is it
your
maybe
AC.
outside? Oh,
It's
okay,
AC.
whatever. Okay. Hi, ladies. Love the Gold Club. Wendy said, awesome. Victoria said, hello, ladies. Hello. Watching from Orlando.
Ooh.
Virginia here, Jennifer said. Okay, so really quick, we're going to make this because I want you to see. Oh, we have a couple samples. Let me show you the samples. Oh, we also released the tweezers today. Ooh. Oh, you haven't seen the tweezers
I haven't
yet.
seen the tweezers.
I know. Okay,
and
so look, first of all, it has our cute little name on it.
Nice, I love
know,
it.
Stamps of Life tweezers. Kenny, why don't you do camera 2? And so here's our cute little tweezers. And you open them up, and they all say TSOL on them.
Oh, they're so
Did you know
cute.
TSOL spelled backwards is lost? Which is kind of how I feel just about every day, so it's kind of funny. Okay, but the cool thing about these, Tiff, is not only do they have the little protective tip so you don't hurt yourself, but they are reverse tweezers, so you can pick up items, and then you don't have to squeeze them, so they're good, right?
That's awesome.
Right? They're pink, another awesome. But also, when your dies get stuck in, when your paper gets stuck in the dies, they're the perfect piercer to pierce them out. And then, for safety, especially if you have little children around, you can put the little tips on the top. And they do come in the cute, handy-dandy little case if you want to use them in there.
What's the difference between the three?
Color.
Oh,
These are the exact same, and then the black is black just because you want a little
so I can
extra.
hang on to, I can hang on to.
Oh, you got a hair right there. Okay, there. Yes, hang on to that.
So no, but I mean, I can hang on to more than one thing.
Oh, yes,
right?
because, for your home decor stuff, you're going to want one in that section.
Right.
So, like, I do all my painting over there. I want to have the home decor tweezers over there. I have a pair of tweezers over there. I know, isn't that cool?
But when you're, if I'm making this, I need to hang on to this and the smaller piece that I'm putting on there. So I can do that. I can do that. They're not, I'm not getting only one that has this function. Right. They all have that.
Right.
So I love that.
I know, thank you. And why don't you put those over there? Because we're going to probably need those later. And so we'll just put those over there. Okay.
The design cat says she calls those squeezers.
Squeezers!
I love it.
I love that
I love
too.
the squeezer.
You're not even mic'd, so they didn't even hear what you said.
You guys said it.
Who said it? What was the person?
The design cat.
Design cat calls them squeezers. I like that. Okay, really quick, we're going to make this because we have a lot to talk about today. Victoria said I ordered all the extras today. Well, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Francis in Wichita, Kansas. Let's see. Shirley wants to make sure everyone likes and shares. Yes, please. Thank you, Shirley. I always forget to mention that. It's always important to like and share. Yes. Okay, so really quick, we're going to... Oh, I have samples. I forgot. Sorry. Okay. So here's some... Kenny's going to do camera 2. So here, look how cute that one is, Tiffany.
I know.
On a slim line. We all love our slim lines.
I love it.
And then you're going to open it up. There's your cute little pail.
I love it.
Sandy toes and a sun-kissed nose. So here is the one we're going to be doing. And if you do not have the Steffi doll 2, you need to get her because, look, she's playing in the sand. How appropriate. But that's not a real Steffi doll because she has dark hair. But that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. That's allowed. Okay, here's a cute one. If you don't want to do it sand color, you can do different colors, which is really cute. Here's a cute one, just all decorated, ready to go. Love it. Oh, beach, please. With our added sun. Love it. Here's a fun one. Oh, beach, please. And this is with our sandcastle all colored with the new tri-blends. I know. We love the tri-blends, don't we? And here's a cute one, not using the entire sandcastle, just portions of the sandcastle, which is really fun, just the little towers. Okay, we're going to make a card. This is how easy it is to make a card. here we have a piece of cardstock. We're gonna fold it in half. Hardest part of this, right? And in fact, Tiffany's over here studying all the cards. She's like, oh, I just want to look at the
I'm
cards.
looking. I wish I had a little girl who was having a birthday party because that would be the perfect princess
Wouldn't it?
beach party. I love it.
Okay, so here's my fold right here at the top. Dun, 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 dun. I am going to take the die, and Tiffany will be my witness, but I know you can't see it on camera very well, but it says place fold here.
Very nice.
Remember when we went to the factory?
Yes.
How nice they were
We
to
were
us?
just talking about our trip to China.
I know.
And
We
how
had
much
the
fun we
best
had.
time.
It was awesome.
It
We
was
had a great trip.
And I don't like to remind this. I don't really like to remind Ken, but it was my favorite trip in my life, including Tahiti with Ken. China was better with Tiffany.
We did have a really good
We
time.
had you guys. We had so much fun.
And we got to go to Hong Kong, Disney.
Yes, we went to
And
Hong
that was-
Kong Disney,
was
and
a
no
little
one was
bonus.
there. It was like pre-pandemic, and no one
Yeah,
was
it was
there. It was
there, yeah.
weird. Remember?
It was-
Okay, so I'm just gonna fold this. I folded it, and I put the die so you can see right through it. Let's do the overhead so that everybody gets that, because fold-its might be new to somebody. So see, now they can see this is
Oh,
camera
nice.
to see. So here it says place fold here, and I'll zoom in. Place fold here, and I'm putting the fold on the inside of the die. So I'm just gonna die cut that just like that.
So the flags and the tip of
Yes.
the sandcastle
On
are
this
both
one,
above the
yes.
fold. Okay,
Yes, on this one it does. So we're gonna run that through. Now, I like my Gemini. I always have to explain this. I like my Gemini just as much as I like my Spellbinders. However, Tiffany's on that side, and I'm over here.
I'm
So
hogging.
I'm using this machine. Now, at the same time, we have the air conditioner on, and how many times did we blow out the fuses on this brand new building, Kenny? Twice doing this. So we have everything unplugged. We do not need plugged in at the moment. That is why I'm not using my Gemini. So there is a trash can down there. Tiffany can be my witness. Okay, so now what we have is our cute little sandcastle card. Dun, dun, dun. But look, oh, we don't like those folded edges. They look silly, right? So what we're gonna do, and I had another one, here it is we just die cut it again, separate, and we are going, sorry Tiff, we're going to add this to our, first before we do that, I have a trick. And I bet you have not seen the Kiss Cut Pad yet. I don't talk about the Kiss Cut Pad very often.
Well,
So
let's
I
see.
die cut the shadow again so I don't have those funny tips, and I'm gonna glue it onto the top. But before I do that, the sandcastle has lots of pieces. It has this piece, it has all these pieces. Well, how am I supposed to know when I die cut them where they're gonna go to make sure it's like
Right.
a puzzle, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this die, and this is the die that has all the pieces. So look, it's gonna cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12 pieces, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna lay it on top of the shadow, and I'm gonna lay it so it's just, see how it just lines up
Yeah,
just perfect. And I will get some washi because, you know, washi is our friend. We were just talking about washi last night, weren't we?
I have an addiction for washi tape.
And
You
we're
guys
gonna
already know that.
lay that down so it's on there perfectly centered. Now I'm gonna take this to my die cut machine. This is kind of magic. I'm gonna take my Kiss Cut Pad, not my cutting pad, my Kiss Cut Pad. I'm gonna lay that down and I'm gonna run that through. Now it's gonna feel like it's not doing anything because the Kiss Cut Pad is too thin to cut. It's just kissing it, you're right. And now what we're gonna have, are you ready? We are going to have a little, and let's do the overhead so they can see this, Kenny. We are going to have an imprint, like those puzzles. Remember those puzzles
Right.
that our kids used to have? We have the imprint, and let me zoom in so you can kind of see. There it is. Look at that. You have an imprint
That is
of where those pieces are going to go.
beautiful.
Thank you.
You're going to get a much better product.
Yes.
Like when you finish it, that is going to
Yes.
be the difference between.
And you know what? I think that's one of the reasons, well, there's 1,000 reasons, but I think it's one of the reasons why we get along so well. Because you and I'm very, very creative, but at the same time, I like to think mechanical and engineering way, and that's your brain.
That is my
right?
brain.
That is your
Yes.
brain. Your product development to the max. But I've always loved product development. And so when I designed this, I was like, all, yes.
It's perfect.
I know.
Well, and it really takes the intimidation factor away.
Yes.
Right? I'm not intimidated because now I
Right.
know, I'll be honest with you, when I do something with words, I always do the words kind of jaunty. Right, because otherwise
else are you gonna do?
Right, otherwise it's not going to be lined
Right.
up, right? So this eliminates that whole like level of concern or
Intimidation,
stress or
right?
intimidation. Right.
Yes.
I know it's going to look great
No matter what.
and it's going to be fast and easy.
Yes. Now, I have already die cut a whole bunch of different colors out of the glitter paper, and Kenny will do the overhead. And so Tiff, these all have this adhesive on the back already because I already added the adhesive on the back. And so Tiff, why don't you and I just start putting these pieces on our little puzzle piece? And I cut, and you know what? I thought I did the silver dollar in silver.
I love these.
Girls, I got a couple comments.
Oh, good. Go ahead. While we're doing this,
All
go
right.
ahead.
If it's for you,
So-
you answer.
Okay.
Robin says, could you please put a label holder on the buddy bags? I have my TSOL stamps divided by theme, and that would help.
Yes.
Does that make
Yes. Do you have a note?
Yeah,
You
she
write
needs a
little
notepad to write all
note?
this down.
I
We
usually
get all these
have a
great
notepad.
ideas.
So a label holder on the buddy bag. That is a good idea. One of the things you can do with your buddy bags, I'm just going to grab
Yeah,
one
go
here,
ahead. While
Steph,
I'm doing this, you do that. You talk.
is in the meantime, it is a good idea. So one of the things, and Stephanie and I were talking about this last night too. We want to deliver to you the best possible product and still keep the price on it reasonable.
Yes,
Right? So
that's
that's
very
always our goal, is how much more is that going to cost to do that? Is it something that we can just say, it's just, it's very inexpensive, we'll just do it, or are we going to have to raise the price on it? So one of the things people love about the buddy bags is that they're inexpensive, right? They're clear, they're lightweight, they're portable, they hit all those targets, and the more things we do, the more expensive they get. I love the idea of a label pocket. I'm definitely going to address that with the factory and definitely figure out if we can do that. In the meantime, if you create a label, whatever size your end is, you can just slide it in. I don't know, Kenny, where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, can you show
showing.
this?
go down towards the mat there, and I'll switch over.
Go to the mat.
Towards the mat, right above
So,
Stephanie. Yeah,
in
there,
the
see
end
it?
piece
Yeah.
right here where I have the Barbara tag, you could slip a piece of paper right into the end of the buddy bag and then label it with whatever is in the buddy bag. And that would allow you that idea. It's funny when I do this, I'm just like, what could I do? How could I solve that problem?
Yes.
You could put it on any place then. You could put the label here, on the back, on the front, on the side with the handle, any way that you want to do it.
Yes, you could.
Yeah, I love the idea of a label pocket. I'm definitely putting that on my list, but
In the meantime,
that would work. And if I put a label pocket on, I can only put a label pocket on one
side.
location.
Because what if I want it on the front and you want it on the back?
Hi, Barbara.
Yeah. Remember when we put those on when we were doing the
yeah.
shows?
Yeah, so that's kind of, but I love the idea of the
I know,
label
it is a
pocket
good
and
idea.
putting it on the side where the handle is that's where most people
Oh,
are storing
yeah.
them on their shelf. So that would be the most likely spot for them. So, all
But
right.
it's a good idea. Kenny, did you write it down for Tiff?
Stephanie Ann wants to know if a piece of sandpaper would work.
Wow. Yeah, it would. I think eventually it would kind of dull your dyes a little tiny bit, but it would probably be a little worth it every once in a
What are
while
you
to die cut this out of sandpaper.
Oh,
my gosh.
Texture.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
And then a question: the new Die Hard die Sandcastle, does that work with July?
Yes. Oh, who asked that question? Geniuses.
Find that.
Okay, yes. So you guys didn't even realize this, but there was a sneak peek in our calendar for July because, actually do the other color on that one. Oh wait, maybe you can't. Oh darn, I did this one in the wrong color. Hang on. No, I did right color. Oh, I'm so messed up. Yes, you did get a sneak peek, and yes, the Sandcastle die does fit our July calendar. Yes, it does. It does coordinate with you. And so do the shells. So the shells also for our shells to stamp. I believe
Yes.
that's what it was. Yeah, it
was
did not
from
come in the
Leanna
other color.
on YouTube.
Just not. Leanna on YouTube.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put it in that one then. We'll go. Yeah, do that one. But maybe we could take some of the pieces. Maybe we're.
Tiffany Carla votes for a pink terry bag. Is that a possibility?
Oh, Carla.
Well, oh Carla.
Oh,
Were you a
Carla.
fly on our wall?
Oh, Carla.
Carla.
Ask and you shall receive.
See, look at that. Mm-hmm. Look at that. You guys have, well, okay, so Tiffany and I were working. We have this technical agenda of what we're supposed to be doing.
Okay, first,
right?
am I supposed to be putting this one on this spot?
Yeah, but why don't we, whatever we have in gold, let's replace. But I don't see any other, yes, go ahead and put that on there.
I can do the window and go.
Yeah, the window. I think we'll do the windows in gold. So Tiff and I had like this agenda of what we were supposed to be doing, right? And of course it got sidetracked a couple times. But we were working on something and all of a sudden Tiffany's like, do you realize we just designed a new product? I think that happened like 2 or 3 times.
We were supposed to be just figuring out how to use something that's already exists. And then we were like, we could do this, we could do this.
Yeah, and then we're like, oh wait, we just designed a new product. And she's like, we're supposed to be doing this. And I go, yeah, but designing new products is just as fun.
Right.
I mean, so yeah, we kind of accidentally, quote unquote, but that's what happens when you get creative minds in the room, right? That's why like it's fun to go get to a crop or something because everybody has different ideas. And if you start throwing them all out, boom, really cool things happen, right?
I'm going to tell you something else about why I love this Kiss Cut thing.
Yeah.
I don't have my glasses on.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I can still do it.
Right, because you can see where it all goes.
I can see the ridge line in there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know.
Tiffany, do you still have a 12 by 12 rotating board?
Yes, we do still make it. It's out of stock right now, but it is coming back. And
Oh, that's another thing we need to start talking about.
the rotating design board.
Well, just the whole Stephanie Barnard and Totally Tiffany stuff,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Should I say that?
Yeah.
Our new goal and Kenny doesn't even know this, so Ken.
This is what happened.
Sorry, you missed the board meeting.
Somebody had to work this morning.
like we were. Okay, so the new thing now, Stephanie and Tiff were talking, and our goal now at the Stamps of Life is going to start to be carrying everything Totally Tiffany.
What?
Including, I know Kenny's like, oh, wait, what? I missed that board meeting.
We
Yeah.
have a warehouse big enough for that.
Well, for example, like isn't that cute with the little thing there?
Yes, it's adorable.
And look, I'm going to use my tweezers for these.
Perfect.
So, okay, can you put that gold one right there?
Yep. Are you going to use the tweezers as a pokey tweezer or a grabby tweezer?
Both, I think. So Tiffany and I were talking, and we think we're going to start carrying. It sounds we got to talk to
The powers that be.
the powers that be, but we're talking about starting to carry like the Ditto bags. Dun dun dun.
That was a good suggestion.
Yes, that was a suggestion, and that kind of got us starting to talk about. Tiffany was like, well, you know what? I love the scrap rack. And I go, well, I don't necessarily use the scrap rack. She's like, but Stephanie, so many people love the scrap rack. You know, even if you don't use it, you need to offer it because other people want it and need the accessories. And I'm like, okay, I can do that.
And you're already on the website, so if you
Right.
need more pages or you need an
Yes.
expansion base or whatever it is, you can just pop those in your cart and then you've
Right.
done one
Right.
thing.
And if they spend $100 after all discounts, they get free shipping. So even on the scrap rack, they could get free shipping.
I love it.
You guys have to say who you are because I think we have some people who aren't familiar with the two of you. So I saw one question.
Who are you,
Where do I
random
get the
people?
Kiss Cut pad?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
Good question. So everything you're seeing besides the two humans are available on thestampsoflife.com. My name is Stephanie Barnard, along with my husband, who's sitting over there. You can hear on camera once in a while. We own a company called The Stamps of Life. This wonderful woman standing next to me is my best friend, and this is really weird, but literally we are like best friends. And she is Tiffany from Totally Tiffany.
And just a little side note, Stephanie's mother did want to name her Tiffany.
That is true.
But her dad said, I like Stephanie better.
Yes,
And
so we really are, what do you call you?
sisters.
Yes, soul sisters or sisters from another mother or something. Because seriously, you guys, we have so much in common. It is a little on the eerie side. Poor Ken.
I need some tweezers.
Oh, where did I put all the others? See, I told you guys, you need more.
Oh, there they
are. You need more than one.
I need some
set.
squeezers.
That's why, yes, squeezers. I know, I love that. So Tiffany is here visiting me, and we call it a business meeting, but technically it's a business conference because she's here for a couple days. And of course, we have very important meeting tomorrow at around noon because we have a business meeting with the babies at the beach. Just saying.
It's a beach baby business.
It's a board meeting.
Yes. Okay, I set my glasses down somewhere.
Oh, you did say that, and you said you weren't going to know where they were.
Here's some shouts for you, Tiffany. Vinyl storage, we want that.
Oh, that was were you guys listening to our conversation? What'd you say
Vinyl
about
storage rolls?
Roll organizer, VRO, the VRO.
VRO?
The VRO is going to be back in stock soon. It is something that's coming back. It was out previously in sets of 6. The new set of VROs is going to be a single set. So it's going to be the tray, 6 of the sleeves, and it's going to also have the pockets. But also on Stephanie's website, you are going to just be able to buy the trays. So
In a pack of
5, I think.
Yes.
So if you're just looking for trays, and those are going to be, do we have a date on those yet? No,
we don't. We're going to get more information on release dates today because we're getting a free lunch.
Yeah, we are getting a free lunch.
Yes.
But we're going to try to have a release every month, at least one.
Okay, and Cheryl just asked the question, what is the bag that I put all of my felt in? We didn't even plan that.
How does that all go together, right?
Yes.
Because you know what goes in there.
Should I go get it real quick?
Go
Because
get
it's
it,
just
yeah,
right there.
go
Hang
get
on.
it.
Hang on.
So the question about the VRO ties in with this question about the felt because the VRO, vinyl roll organizers, which is hard to say, but VRO is easy. Those hold Stephanie's felt like they were made for felt instead of vinyl.
Yes.
And this is what is coming your way sooner than later.
Yes. So this is the lowest bag. And look at this heaven on earth right here, you guys.
Visible, accessible, portable.
Let's do the overhead so they can really see Kenny. And this is just, look how gorgeous that is.
It just
Look at
looks
that.
yummy.
I know. I just want to lick it. It's
just-
kind of like the embellishments.
It just makes you want to,
Smile.
yeah, it's just like, oh, that's so, I just want to pet my,
I know, we're like petting
Felt
it.
and
Now,
then-
and so what it is, though, is it has the VROs, is that what we're calling it?
vinyl roll organizer.
Vinyl roll organizers in here, 5, and you literally just roll your felt and drop it in there. And look at that, you guys.
You can
Okay.
see it all. You can
Yes.
roll the scraps in the middle, so you
Yes.
have the scraps with it.
Yes, Kenny, you can flip to 1. So that is coming soon. Sooner than later, because
Sooner than later. This is
it's not
the next
gonna-
big thing on the drawing board
Yes.
for.
Yes. And look how easy it is. So like if you are
How heavy
anything
is
like,
it? Is it too heavy?
oh, it's not heavy at all.
Let me see. Oh yeah, you're not even going to get to work out with it.
No,
You're not going to be able to
no,
count that as your workout.
But remember, my design team member Michelle is always making these amazing projects with all the felt, the flowers up there.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know. These are using our dies. And our felt.
Those are so.
Okay, we got to show these again
Stinking
because
cute.
this is using our 5x7 flower, and look at that.
Where am I going here?
Well, you could go 2, but Ken's not paying attention.
I'm reading that.
I don't know what 2 means.
Hang on. 2 is gonna be there. Oh, hang on. Let's do that. So look how cute those are.
Oh yeah, look. Now I have to learn to look
I know,
over there.
yeah. But aren't those cute, you guys? So that's our 5x7 flower using our felt and the bow, and isn't that awesome?
It is
I know.
so cute.
I know. Oh, you guys also look. I used my Hello Summer for my home because I had the birdhouse there, but because it's still summer, and I have my 4th of July tray, which Tiff has already tried to steal a couple of the pieces.
I did. Well,
So-
I would take the whole tray.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
you need to.
And I made a road trip, so I have room in my car for.
That is true. You actually
right when
do.
you fly somewhere, you have to limit what
Yes.
you take, but
That is true.
I could.
Okay,
in fact,
so
get
we're
that
gonna
in the
glue
car.
this to the front because we got to kind of finish this so we can answer real questions. So hang on. So we're gonna add this to the front, but I just want you to see how easy peasy, you guys. While we are chit chatting, we literally piece this together, and we're gonna add this to the top. Now I used our glitter paper just because I thought it would be fun. And then the sand dollar. Oh, I have a special story about sand dollars. My dad and I always love to go to the beach together and find sand dollars.
dollars.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Wrong camera. There we go. Let's do 2 so they can see it.
I love this. Like a lot of
I
tweezers
know!
come with this, but this one's like stiff and reusable. Like
Yes.
usually when you get this piece, it's just like a piece of garbage.
I know.
That you throw away. This
It's
is
a nice,
really
it's
a thing.
solid.
It's really a thing.
Yeah, it's not a piece. It's not, right.
Right.
You're not
You want to
throwing
keep
that
it. You don't
away.
want to throw it away.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. It's super
Okay,
it's a
so
thing.
that is the folded. That's how easy they are. That's how awesome they are. Okay, so let's like really look. Are you going to have a storage that is ideal for the calendar items? Reagan. Short
Reagan.
answer is yes. Right? Short answer?
That was one of the products that we were supposed to be figuring out how to make it work in something that we have, and it kind of ended up evolving into something new.
Yes.
So
That we're going to use for other things.
that we're going to
too.
use for other things. And well, it evolved into not just one thing, but like we could do it in this size, we could do it in this dimension, it would hold
Yes.
these things, and then the next size. So yeah.
Yeah, because the calendar, especially the calendar pieces, you're going to be using in 6 years those exact same calendar pieces, right? You easily can. So, and you could use dies to do other things on there
and
and stuff
change
like
them
that.
up, yeah.
You can change them up. So we need to invest, we need to put together a really cool thing for them to hold them. And yes, the answer is yes.
Yes, we're on it.
Yes,
On
we're
it.
on it.
Tiffany, everybody's telling me where your glasses are. Can you guess?
They do that to me all the time.
But I want those.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She wants these.
These ones.
Ah, there they are. Found. That's so funny. You give yourself like a pat down, right? Like pockets.
I told her she has
whatever,
to go do LASIK like I did because I don't have glasses anymore.
I know. That would be awesome.
Although I'm trying to get to do it now because he's always wearing his glasses now too.
Polly wants to know if you have any plans for embossing powder.
Short answer, no. Long answer is Dina has been trying to encourage me to move in that direction. Now, that being said, the development on my own powder is probably not going to happen. We don't have the the budget to do that kind of development. However, I am going to Crafter's Companion today, and I have been told that they are pitching quite a few different ideas to me. So I don't know what they're pitching to me. However, we all know Crafter's Companion has amazing things, including, wait for it, where are they? Here.
Yes, tri-blends. The tri-blends, they are amazing. And if we can get embossing powders that match these,
That would be cool.
that would be awesome.
That would be cool.
That would be great. And then I'll have to come up with a storage
this
for
is
that.
almost sold out on our website already.
Nancy.
This is the Nancy. Nancy is awesome because she holds everything I need with my Sara bags to color. So I literally grab this, my Sara, and I have one more bag of the other tri-blends, and I literally can carry them around my house. Because what do I have in here? Well, first of all,
Well, you know, that's important that you said carried around your house, because some people think a tote bag, oh, I'm going to use that when I travel. I have to take it somewhere out of the house. But if you think about traveling, and one of the things with the Totally Tiffany product line is we travel around our house
Yes.
too, right? A lot of us do. We don't have a craft room, or we want to craft while we're watching TV with our family or whatever. So don't get stuck on the travel is going somewhere. Travel, like Stephanie said, I'm going to grab
It's downstairs.
this and go downstairs and work in front of the TV.
That
You know,
is
with
true.
them.
That is really, really true, because when you color, it is so relaxing. It is so calming. Like if you're having a rough day, go color. If you're tired, go color. Just if you want to relax, watch TV and go color. It is just so calming. And so I literally grab these 3 bags and I go. And in this bag, I have my special ink pad. We recommend the special ink pad that Crafters has. I have my paper, my cardstock that's specially formulated. Imagine all the money they spent in development. Okay, we want to use their paper. If you don't have theirs, you can use our white powdered sugar. But for the absolute perfect results, use theirs.
That is what it's formulated for.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
really,
exactly.
Like you were talking about the
Yeah.
expense of formulating something, and so they have Spectrum Roller has gone through to perfect that paper for this work.
And this ink
Right,
pad.
yep.
Yes,
So-
yes. And I have my, of course, rotating design board in here. Now, the rotating design board, my friends, you have to have at least 2. Why? One is for your coloring, so you can move it around while you color. The other is, let's show them our Gemini moving around. We had to move it because it was in the shop. But when you die cut, you can die cut and move it around.
And that means when the panel comes out the back,
Yes, you can grab it
out the
and
back
it's not getting
instead
stuck
of
on
the-
your table and things like
Right,
that.
yeah.
Also in here, I usually have my secret weapon, which my secret weapon's down here, I'm using that now, and my colored sheets that I've been working on. So, okay, what if I want to color, sneak peek on that. Oh, look, Tiff, isn't this cute?
Oh my
That's
gosh,
coming out later
that
this
is
month.
So
and that
cute.
also, look, because then you can see that.
Adorable. Oh my
Isn't-
gosh,
I know,
that's
shut up.
so
Huh?
cute.
Now, but wait for it. Hang on, there's one. Oh, wait, maybe it's not. Oh, here. Oh, this one. It's Baby Miller.
Oh, he's so
I know.
cute.
So that's gonna go on this one, or on that one, or on the other guys, and they're all.
So,
I know. Isn't
is
it
this all sneak peek?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you
It's all
can't
sneak
see it.
peek.
You don't
can't
see it.
No.
You don't
But
see it.
and I started coloring my birdie with the tri-blends. The tri-blends, I believe, are already out of stock again.
We're gonna talk about that
But
today too.
when the essentials come in, they will be on flash sale for 24 hours or until sold out, because we are ordering more. Those are on back order.
The colors
But-
are amazing.
Well, and it's so freakishly easy. That is the thing that I keep talking about. I'm like, I told Michael 1,000 times on the phone, don't send them to me. I'm not going to like them. I don't like alcohol markers. I went into this huge long rant. And he goes, Stephanie, please let me just send you these markers. And I'm like, fine, you're wasting your money. He sent them to me, and I fell in love.
Okay, I want to show you one little trick. Do you have a sticky note?
Kenny, do you have a sticky note? I don't know if we do, Tiff.
A sticky note. Okay, well let's pretend.
Well, let me look at my desk.
we
Hang
can
on.
make a sticky note out of just a piece of paper and
Well,
some
hang on.
adhesive though.
Let me look on
So,
Are there any plans to do the Sara bag in pink?
I certainly think if that is what you guys wanted, Stephanie could do that. Sure.
Notes for that. And
Oh, look.
then if customers have ideas for you, I have some.
Oh, you going? Okay. Those are real. Use his. Mine are
Oh.
cheap.
Customers have ideas for you. Is there a place that they can email you or
Hey, cupcake.
that they can email you, give
Uh,
ideas?
Customer service at totally-tiffany.com. So all one word, customer service at totally-tiffany.com. And then I need
Hang
one
on,
of
I
your
need to
coloring
cut one of
things.
these.
Yeah,
I'm
cut it
gonna
off.
cut
Okay. And that will get you to Leanne, and just put product idea in the subject line and she will get it to me. She is amazing. Okay, so one of the things that happens when you're coloring something like this is that Stephanie's got all hers stamped out on one big sheet of paper, so it's easy to clip that down and rotate it around. But if you're working with something small that you stamped a single image out on a small thing, then it's
Right,
hard.
because you don't want to waste this paper.
Right, you
I
don't
mean,
wanna
that's
waste it.
not
Right,
good
yeah.
stuff. So yeah.
So, but it's a little bit harder to hang on to and move around.
do the overhead, Kenny.
So,
please.
take just a regular sticky note and stick whatever you want to color onto the sticky note, and then you can clip the sticky note, and then you can move your design around and color it without like trying to do a tiny piece of paper, right?
Because normally I would have had to have done that.
Right, and then you're
it's
right
in my
next to the
way.
clip. Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying put the sticky note on the back, and then now.
Now you have all that extra space.
Nice.
Now, what this also works great for
Oh, hang on,
is
they couldn't see the whole shot.
if you are doing a small card face, so let's say you're doing this one, and you wanted a random pattern on this with your stamp, maybe you're using a little flower stamp or something like that. If you put that on the sticky note, again, it's going to hold on, and then you can move your rotating design board and stamp randomly, as opposed to trying to, if you tried to random stamp and you're moving your thing, you end up with lines of stamps, right? So, or if you want to stamp off the edge.
Yes, most
right?
definitely.
You
You always want to do
edge,
that.
and this is going to give you the distance between the clip and the other thing. So just a little tip on the rotating design board. And
I told you
using
she
it
was a
in different-
genius.
in different
I
ways.
told
so.
you. Did you notice Kenny has us in picture-in-picture? Did you see like?
No.
It's hard. I know, isn't that awesome?
He's
awesome.
amazing.
He is
needs to come up and work with London and
Aw.
get all our tech stuff.
Yes. Okay, so
squared
let's Jan says clever. Tiffany, do you have something for embossing folders? Which
we
bag?
do. Yeah, it just depends on which size embossing folder you're using. Karen is awesome for the 5x7 embossing folders. Monica or Irene are good for the 4x6 embossing folders. And then, of course, the 5x7 fab file or 4x6 fab file also really great for embossing folders as well. So depending on what your preferences are, some people lean toward fab files, some people lean toward buddy bags. Either the 4x6 or 5x7, so that's going to be your Monica and Karen, which we all love. Karen.
Yes, yes.
And then in the 4x6 or 5x7 fab file, and I think you guys have all those.
I think we do. I'm pretty
So
sure we
all
do.
this works
Yes.
We have plans for something to store slimline panels in.
You guys, were you like? Do you? Yeah.
You're just hanging out with us.
Yes.
Like a little. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. How many products do you think we have worked on in the last 15 hours? And we slept. Don't forget, we also slept. So give us a little break on that.
I bet a dozen.
At least.
A dozen things.
Right.
Well, worked on new things.
Yes.
And then other things.
Other things, too.
Or there are
Yes.
other things
Well,
that
yeah.
could we do this with this, or how can we
Yeah.
modify this to work with that? I came up with a really cool idea for the storage and supply cases that is a huge problem solver for.
Oh yeah, that. Oh my gosh.
It's a silly thing.
Well, and then the other thing you could do with those that we were talking, I'm like, are you really going to do that? And you're like, yes, I am. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff.
Yeah, Kenny really missed out because
Yeah,
he
he
went to
did.
sleep.
But we kind of spider web around.
Yes, we do.
And guys kind of like the direct route, like I'm going to do X with Y.
That is true.
Right. So.
And we, instead of saying X and Y, we went A and then R and then Q and then D and
Right.
C.
And we could also throw A back in over here with Q and D.
Yes,
right?
we had
And
a
then
good
if we
time.
Yeah, it is fun. We do have a good time.
Yes.
Goofing off together. And then we sprinkle a little bit of just gossip nothingness, and we played with the dog.
Yes, we did.
The dog loves me.
The dog. Oh yeah, if you saw my personal Instagram, you got to. Or no, I think it was on the Stamps of Life Instagram. The dog was living on Tiffany
She loves
yesterday.
me. She didn't love me last time I was
That
there.
is true.
But she loves me now.
Carla is voting for a beach ball folded. Would that
A
be good
beach
job?
ball
folded.
folded. Write that down.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
Kenny's writing down everything down.
And then, if we were going to carry all of the Totally Tiffany items, will that include the 12 by 12 board? Rotating
Yes.
board? Stephanie? If we're doing everything?
I'm going to say about that,
That sucker's going to be heavy to
they're
ship.
big and heavy, and they don't fit in a regular box.
Okay, so there might be a few items we don't carry.
But what we are going to try and do
Yes, that might work.
is try and have some stuff drop shipped.
Yes,
right?
so that might work.
we're not doing
Because I was also thinking the die file.
Oh,
Because if
yeah.
we're going to do it all,
And I'm going to tell you something very cool about the die file. The die file, you can set your rotating design board on top of, and your Gemini. So you have all those dies, and those are like your basic dies, right? Like your
the ones you use a lot,
right? The nesting dies, the things that you're constantly using, the frame dies for the these guys,
yeah,
things that you always use. And then you can put the rotating design board on there, and so you have your dies and your Gemini, and you can rotate it, and it's all one nice, neat, tidy thing.
That is good.
Thingness. It's all.
That is good. We need to. Yeah. We have a lot happening.
Yeah, but that's an easy drop ship.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So definitely the
It's funny how we're gonna go to a meeting and tell people what they're gonna do.
Stephanie, here's a good one.
What?
Patty Cakes wants to know, since we have so many Steffi dolls, is it possible to get a Tiffany doll?
That would be
talked about that today, though.
See,
right?
Yes.
We did talk about
yes,
that.
we did actually talk. That's true. We did talk about that today.
We did talk about that today.
Yes.
That,
oh, you know what? Okay, hang on.
But we kind of look a lot alike.
I know. No. So, but wait, you have to look at this. They can't see it, but I got to show you this too.
We love that. I love this secret.
This is my to be tested box.
The secret sneak peek.
Okay. Now, I mean, hello.
Totally.
Is that look with your hair and everything with your
Yeah. Except you need a pair of glasses.
I know. You can get some glasses on there. This one's still in development, so.
Okay, good. There you go.
Yep.
Oh,
I got the seal of approval.
Stephanie may have it covered up.
I might.
Can you make her skinny and tall?
Do you like a trademark on that, or?
A trademark on Tiffany.
Little glasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be super fun.
That would be cute, huh?
That would be really fun.
Because then we could go to the beach together.
We could go to the beach together, and if we were doing some things like we were talking about.
That's true. Okay.
That would be a fun little bonus to include with those things, like.
That is true.
And you're gonna get this stamp set of us doing
XYZ.
Working.
Yes, working.
That would be fun. That would be
yes.
Super fun.
Sharon says, "You're killing me, Stephanie." I like that.
Tiffany, April wants to know if you're going to get your, what is it, the rack back?
Scrap rack.
Scrap rack.
We were just talking about that.
Yes.
We're hoping to get it onto Stephanie's website, and then it'll be easier for the U.S. So I know some of you already know this, but all of my product ships to you guys from our warehouse in the U.K. And so big, heavy things take a long time and blah, blah, blah. And so we have them in the U.S. warehouse more readily. And so if we put them on Stephanie's website and they ship from the U.S. web warehouse, you will get them faster and easier. And then she'll have the accessories as well. So
Barbara just said stamp sets of all the GOC girls. Remember, we talked about that with the day we met officially in real life.
Yep. Yes. So
we did mention that a long time ago.
What does GOC stand for? I don't even know.
Get Organized Challenge.
Yes.
The Get Organized Challenge girls. Can I say something about that?
Yes, please.
Okay, so this is a little bit different. Can you do those? Your designer could do those? We have to.
Oh no, we totally can make them stamps.
We have to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so but there's a new GOC thing that's going to be happening in September. So I don't know if you know this. Some of you know me better than others, but I am a staff writer for Creative Scrapbooker magazine, and I write a column or section, whatever it's called, for them, article every issue called The Organized Crafter. And the upcoming issue, if you haven't already subscribed, you might want to do it now, is 12 weeks of organization. It's quarterly magazine, so that will get you from quarter to quarter, and it is our Get Organized Challenge, which is usually 8 weeks. And I've reconfigured it and made the steps smaller over 12 weeks. So you'll get the magazine, and then on the website and on Facebook, we will be doing a Get Organized Challenge, a GOC, starting in September for 12 weeks, one little segment of your room at each time.
Nice.
So you could follow along with that. So if you don't know what the GOC is, Ken, you can join us.
Where did we get him?
You can join us for that in September, and we'll start in September. Yeah, maybe I'll come here and we'll do an episode from here and we'll do something.
Oh my gosh, would that be fun or what?
And everybody needs to tell Stephanie she has to come to Arizona.
I do. I know.
She has to come and visit.
I know. I do.
Maybe when it cools off.
Yeah, how is it in Arizona right now?
It was like 105 last week. It's supposed to be 113 next week. So I will cut you some slack.
Okay, yeah.
And then.
Yes, I need to stay in the crafty casita.
Yes, it's all pink.
Absolutely, I know. It's like she made it for me.
It's a pink velvet couch. My husband was like, "Did you know this was pink?" And I'm like,
"Yeah."
Yes.
Now, but you have to allow Cookie and Petey to get together. I don't know how Petey's going to feel about that.
We'll see how they. I think they'll be good. They're both small.
Yeah.
And cute.
And
spoiled.
And I mean, we'll be in the casita, so if they don't do well together, I know she's like giving me the evil eye right now. She's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
So let's see. Stamps of Life Arizona Roadshow. Yes. What magazine is that? Kelly wants to know.
Oh, sorry. Creative Scrapbooker magazine. CreativeScrapbookermagazine.com is.
Okay. Susan says take Ken so he can help London.
Yes.
Genius.
It could be a business trip.
Yes. Oh, it's always a business trip.
Always a business trip. We'll do a live from there.
There you go. There you go. Yes, must go visit the Crafty Casita. Yes. Let's see. Thanks. Oh, somebody posted the Creative Scrapbooker magazine. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful magazine, and I want to tell you something else about that. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
One of the things that we have a couple of magazines. We have Scrapbook and Cards Today and Creative Scrapbooker magazine, and those girls who own those magazines work really hard to keep the industry aware and alert, and they give designers a place to showcase their work.
That's true.
And all of those types of things. So if you haven't checked out a magazine lately, and I know a lot of us have sort of let magazines go, the paper that it's printed on, I mean, I'm selling this like I definitely have an interest in the magazine doing well, but it is a beautiful magazine, and Katarina and Jack. She's
a sweetie.
Yeah,
they're both sweeties.
They're the nicest people, and their ultimate goal. They have this rising tide floats all boats, right?
Yes.
So they will support you even if you're not an advertiser on that.
Right.
magazine.
In fact, because you introduced me to Jackie, I'm doing a Facebook Live for them
on their
channel sometime this month.
Right. And I'm going to just tell you, back in the day, I mean, probably even now in other magazines, they won't even talk to you unless you are an advertiser spending money. But these ladies are so, like, their mission is to promote the paper crafting industry.
That's awesome.
To make everybody love it and to expose people to new ideas and new stuff. So even though I do have a connection there, it is totally worth it. And think back to when you used to get magazines.
I know, back in the day.
Right, you get it.
I know.
You get your coffee.
Kenny's trying to keep me. Sorry. Okay.
It's like a treat, right?
Yes.
When you got it.
You get to sit down and read.
And I don't like anybody else to open my magazine first.
Oh, no. You have to be the first.
I want to be the first. So.
Darlene just said, FYI, Stephanie, there are 45 entries now in the monthly layout challenge. Deadline is today on the Facebook fan page. So if you've not entered that, Darlene wants to make sure that you enter. Tammy Tebow, the woman that made me the little but first Diet Coke t-shirt,
nice.
Says, how awesome would it be if you two organize a creative weekend of crafting and organizing? We will come to you. Miss seeing you in person.
Ooh.
We could do something like that.
We could do something like that. We could do it over in Wickenburg.
The country club.
Arizona is, yeah.
Right, and that's what I was thinking, right there. It would be inexpensive to do it there. Okay, what does that say?
Terry,
Terry.
Are you saying the Buddy Bag girls like Barb and I might be stamps?
Yeah.
Do they have get organized? No. GOC girls are a little different. But do they all have names already?
They don't have names.
Oh, so we could name them.
We could name
them Buddy Bag
Terry,
names.
yeah, we could definitely.
We could do that.
Because the GOC girls don't. There's like Kathy Craft.
Well, there's Karen.
There's Karen. There's 4 of them that are named. So there's 4 names available. And definitely Terry and Barb would be top of that list.
Never know. We'll have to talk on the way to
We're going to put this question on Tiffany because we get that. When are we going to get Katie bags, Kirsten bags, Karen bags? What's going on, Tiffany?
Oh, lay off the KKK there. Soon. Well, we are going to address that today.
You need to tell Park to start making them faster when he's making them in your garage.
When they're sewing them up. I do. Some of you already know this, but obviously there was a COVID issue, and then there's this weird shipping issue also that happens from China now. That getting things what used to take 15 days to get things from China is now taking anywhere from a month to 6 weeks, and that really kind of put a hitch in the Gettling. But it is our main focus right now. at Totally Tiffany, Crafters Companion on a corporate level is figuring out, and one of the big parts of the conversation that Stephanie had in our truly work mode was how do we ensure that Stephanie's never out of product?
Right.
So that is one of the missions of this weekend is forecasting and putting together some ideas and how do we do it and how do we plan out far enough in advance. And the problem is that when Stephanie says something, everybody's like, oh, that works amazing.
And they
Stephanie
buy it.
uses it and then things
Which is good, but...
Which is great, but we Crafters Companion, Totally Tiffany, need to figure out how to keep up.
Yes.
With our girl here, and that is our...
Well, and another thing about the containers that when they come over on the big ships, like I was given an example, and I'm making up numbers because I don't know the real numbers, but I was told from another company owner that containers used to cost like $1,500 to come across the sea. Now they're like $8,000 to come over the sea.
$13,000 last week. So that is how what people are willing to do. When I was importing into Tacoma to get a container from Shenzhen, which is southern China, across to the port of Tacoma, from the port to my door at the warehouse, a 40-foot HQ, so you're all getting a little shipping lesson here, is a high top container. It has a little bit more extra square footage. And
that's what you see on the trains, okay? Those containers, those are the containers we're talking about.
Right, yeah.
The big on trains,
trains. So one of those would cost me somewhere between $2,200 and $2,600 to get delivered to my door. $13,000. And that, not only does that mean, that adds a bunch of costs, and we haven't had to put that cost anywhere into, what we're...
Companies are eating it right now.
Right now we're eating. Obviously we can't forever, but we're just hoping that it drops. But, we know it's going to drop. But what that really says is, supply and demand, there are not enough people there are not enough containers going back and forth, and so the people who have the containers going back and forth have cranked up their prices. So
isn't that crazy?
Once there are more ships on the water again and more containers on the water again, then all of that will stabilize. Things will get faster. We'll be back to normal. So sorry for the...
Well, but what's also crazy, okay, so now we're talking $13,000 and we're also talking double or triple the amount of time it takes.
Yeah. So there's a lot of
logistics involved.
And I know it's frustrating. Trust me, it's frustrating
for us.
It's frustrating everywhere, but just please know
we're doing our best.
We want to have things for you.
Yes,
right. There isn't any. So
we do.
But
we do.
We totally appreciate.
Oh, Kenny's showing me. Lois wants to know, how do I join the GOC girls?
All you have to do to join GOC is go to the Totally Tiffany website, click on the little button at the top that says Get Organized Challenge. It's in the bar, and then it'll be like sign up for our list. So that is the regular GOC, which will start again in January. That is an 8-week class. That is my class on my channel, blah, blah, blah. The one for Creative Scrapbooker Magazine, go and sign up on their email list as well. But it is going to be broadcast on their Facebook page.
Oh, perfect.
And on their YouTube channel. And everything that you need to download and the handouts and all the information is all going to be on their website. So make sure you get on their Creative Scrapbooker Magazine's email list also, and then you'll get notifications. I'll talk about it. I'll ask Stephanie to remind you guys when it gets closer, but it's going to start in September, and it'll be 12 weeks. It'll be a little different. If you've done the big GOC with me, it'll be a little bit different. It won't be an hour class every week. It'll be a short, more of a video, and then a download. So it'll be a little bit different, but one of the things with getting organized is you get overwhelmed, right? You get your space.
So it's not going to allow that to happen.
Right. And so by breaking it down into those tiny little classes, well, they're not tiny, they're still...
Yes.
I mean, your paper is significant.
Hey, Lori, just a heads up, Kenny wrote down your information, so we will be praying for you, okay? So just wanted to make sure Kenny pointed that out to me on the thing. So we'll be praying for you, okay? Let's see. Kenny, are there any other things on there that you were trying to catch? He's trying to catch all the...
Can you help with Quilt T56, that question, because it came up in your video?
Oh, I don't see it.
Yeah, let me read it. It says, sentiment on the more sand stamp that says more worry, less.
Yes.
Are you supposed to add that together?
Yes. So what, hang on. So it's saying, what you're going to do, do you want to turn the overhead on?
Yep.
So what you're going to do, it doesn't make sense at first. So you're seeing it just says more worry, less. What you're going to do is you're going to stamp the beach, and then you're going to put that right under it in a different color or the same color. So it's going to say beach, more, worry, less. Now, I did it 2 different stamps because I wanted you to be able to say beach please or please beach. So I always like to do more stamps. To me, more stamps are better because you have more options. So what you're going to do is you're going to stamp beach in one color or the same color, and then do more. So it's going to say beach more, worry less. But thank you for asking, because that's a weird.
Right.
Because when you see that, you're like, wait,
plus,
what?
because this is separate, you could do ice cream more, worry less.
Yes.
Or laugh more, worry
That's
less.
perfect.
Or,
Absolutely.
you know.
Or you could even do beach, and then on the inside say more, worry less. You know, you get to mix and match it. But that's why it's separate. Because I want to give you more opportunities, because sometimes you might just want to say beach.
Beach.
And if I put it all in one stamp, then you wouldn't have that those options.
Please.
Beach, please. Like, beach, please. Well, I always told Kirsten she needs this t-shirt that says beach, please. I have twins. She asked what she on Father's Day. She said, you know, I'm not going to be able to bring like something to because we always have potlucks and we always have everybody bring something from the family. And I said, sweetheart, you have been given a free pass to bring anything to any family meal for the next 10 years. So she has 9 years left on her 10-year pass, because until the boys are 10, she gets a free pass on any requirements like that.
No.
What?
Because once they're about 6 or 7, they're going to like to bake cookies. And then
Okay.
And
She can bring cookies.
Are going to be a
She can bring
they'll
cookies.
like to bake them.
I like
I
that.
love cookies.
I love cookies too. So. Cindy said, thank you for letting us join you today. What a fun time. Thank you. Thank you. Just an idea, with all the costs of the shipping issues, couldn't you find a manufacturer company in U.S.? Wanda, a lot of our products are made in the U.S. For example, our stamps, our acrylic pads, our ink pads, our cardstock, our pattern paper pads. A lot of items are made in the U.S. However, there's some things that can't be made in the U.S. Because, for example, if I had my dies made in the U.S., the cost would be equivalent to what other companies charge. Yeah. And that's close to triple.
It is a huge difference. I think it's also important to note, too, that all the factories that we do use overseas are all certified factories. So they're the same factories that are being used by major retailers, so that they're, you know, there's some concerns about
lead in the paint or something.
Yeah, quality this, quality that, or whatever it is. But mostly in the U.S., the cost of manufacturing is prohibitive. But on that note, it is something that we regularly research. So
sure.
We go to trade shows every year where they have U.S. manufacturers, and we get things requoted and rebid, and we look for new. We're always looking, well, not just for in the U.S., but everywhere. We're looking for a better manufacturer that can do a better job, or new products, and then. But it is something that we do quote out here in the U.S. And there's some costs too, like the shipping cost. If the shipping cost doesn't decline, then that's going to change the cost in the U.S., right? Because we're not incurring that shipping cost. So there could be.
There's plus and minuses.
Yeah,
another thing though with the dyes situation, you would also have to cut them apart, and I've heard too many stories of people getting hurt clipping those and then sanding them down, because as we get older our skin gets thinner and it's more susceptible to cuts, and so my dyes are all sanded and cut down, and so but we do, I mean, we do factory visits. We go to China. Well, I mean, I've been to China. Tiff's been to China multiple times, and we do factory visits. We take tours. We make sure that it's, you know, it's not like bad.
Right.
But
but if we could, we would all. One of the nice things about being able to do, if it was affordable to do it here, that would be great.
Sure. Let's see.
Look.
Oh, Park's on. Come home out of Chile. Hi, Park. Park's on Facebook.
Hi,
oh, give Petey a hug for me, Park. And you know what, Park? I did say I cursed your name because I said, why is Park not here to visit with Ken? So. And Cookie Pete. You could bring Petey. We are a dog-friendly house.
Environment. That's right. You should come. You need to come.
Oh, that's so funny. I even saw that. I came out of Chile.
Chile. That is his, like, before I leave, he loves chili. I make chili, and then I put it at eye level in the refrigerator. And that is where he gets his food. Can I tell a little Park story?
Yes, please. We love Park.
Okay, so years and years ago, Park owned a business that was 300 miles from our house in Bend, Oregon. This is when I lived in Tacoma, and so we would commute back and forth that distance. And sometimes he would be there, and I would be in Tacoma, or whatever. And so one day he calls me. So I have to put it at eye level, otherwise he doesn't find it, right? So one day he calls me, and he's talking, and he goes, I can't find the remote. Oh, I saw the remote. And I go, well, what are you doing? Like, well, I'm not doing anything. I was just trying to watch TV and I can't find the remote. And I go, well, are you eating something? He goes, yeah, I just had a bowl of cereal. And I go, well, then the remote is probably in the refrigerator. And he goes, no, it's not. That is ridiculous. And I go, yeah, because you got milk out of the refrigerator. It's not in the refrigerator. It's on the shelf in the cupboard next to the cereal. And then, sure enough, he opened the refrigerator, and there it was. He set down the remote to take out the milk.
To get out the milk.
And so he was like...
And when he put the milk back in, he didn't take the remote out again.
No, he didn't see it, right? So,
I love it.
There it is.
I love it. That's
I
awesome.
want to know why Park is on Facebook. That's what I. What the heck?
Woo, Park, you gave yourself up.
That's right. He's probably posting some wonderful pictures.
Yes, and in fact, I follow him now on Instagram, Park. I can't believe I didn't follow you on Instagram. I was always following you, your personal Facebook, and now I'm following you on Instagram.
Yes.
Which is Park
Kitchings. KITCHINGS. PARK.
And amazing wildlife photography.
And kind of the cool thing we were talking about, even if you're not into wildlife photography,
it's still amazing.
Like his pictures are amazing. He's
some of them will give you chills.
He's phenomenally patient about photography. That's what we were actually talking about. Not patient. Okay, I'm right. Go.
Yes,
go,
yes.
Go.
We don't. Tiff and I don't have time for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we don't have time. And Park will literally sit somewhere with his camera focused on.
Oh, people are asking who's Park.
Oh, it's my husband.
Yes. Sorry. Some of you don't know. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah. He will sit there with his camera focused on an owl's nest. And wait and wait and wait. And when the baby owls poke up, click. Okay, I'm done. I'm like,
that's
are you kidding me? Like, I would have been out there, click, 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 just hoping.
Barbara's saying Park's photos are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
If you follow Park, he's...
Will we be coming out with slimline stencils? Leah, probably not, because our stencils are 5x7 in size. And if we came out with slimline, I would get complaints that they didn't fit a standard card size. And if I came out with, I no matter what so what I do, because I actually use stencils a lot, like on my calendars, which are even longer than slimline. I do my stenciling, and then I just line it up, and then I move it over, and then I do the stenciling that way. So that way we can keep the cost down of the stencils, because if we went larger, they would cost more, and then we'd have issues with they wouldn't fit regular card size. So that's like kind of my workaround on that. So we probably wouldn't come out. I mean, never say never. I mean, there's a lot of those, but at the same time, probably not.
Plus, then you can buy the brick stencil and the heart stencil and use them both. You can use them everywhere instead of having to buy two heart stencils. So you can get more designs.
Right.
So,
yes.
But you do have to.
Okay, you know what?
Stephanie,
it is.
One thing Shirley says, thank you for the nice.
Oh, you're welcome, Shirley. You're welcome, my love. I wanted to say thank you to you. I'm glad you got it before it came out, but Shirley sent us a really cool card idea that's coming out later this month. And because it was, she sent me an idea and I changed it and made it my own. And she got that card die for free, and actually even a little earlier than everyone else did. So that. I know. So yeah, you're welcome, Shirley, and you know how much I love you.
Okay, we have to say hi to Kim Bierman. She just popped up.
Kim.
Hi, Kim. We're so glad that you're here. She had heard the Park story before.
Oh,
you know Kim from HSN, and she helps our good friend Beth Kingston.
Oh yeah.
So thanks for joining
us,
Kim.
Yeah, nice to see you here. Yes, I know. We miss Florida. I mean, Tiff and I are like, oh, we want to go back. Mm-hmm. At least like
we just want to go
a year.
somewhere together.
I know, that's true.
What does Park do with his photos? Sell them? My kiddo is a marine photographer. He sells a lot of photos, but he doesn't sell them. Like, people see his photos and then they reach out to him and buy prints or whatever, but he doesn't actually. So if you're kind of looking for like a reference on how to do something, he doesn't. I wish he would.
Yes, but, we're still kind of trying to convince him. Yeah, because it's amazing. But you know what, my love, we need to head out because we have a meeting in less than 45 minutes, and it's probably an hour drive.
Yes. Oh, in less than 45 minutes. We need
yes, I know we do.
Okay. Thanks so much for popping in, for joining us today.
Thank you.
And,
we had a great time.
We could go on all day.
I know,
right?
we could. But I always like to end with thank you so much for your love, your support, and your prayers. Prayers are so powerful, and I got a couple little people to pray for. Kenny wrote them down for me. So just want to say thank you. Tiffany and I both appreciate your love and your support, and you know, it's because of all of you we get to do what we love, and we just want to say thank you.
Yes,
so,
thank you.
Okay, and we are going to go make some awesome products.
Woo!
Yay! Okay.
We love your suggestions.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your suggestions. And we are literally going to go visit the ladies and go.
Yes.
Okay, bye everybody. Thank you. You got to turn off your mic.